Page 12, Worried Man Blues. Well, there's a paragraph at the top explaining a little bit about the chord symbols. They put the chords at above the top staff, and that's so a guitar player or somebody can read those and improvise and play along. And what they're telling you is that sometimes there will be chords given that are not actually played by the piano, and that's okay. That's for the other instrumentalists that are doing it. It doesn't affect how you play the piano on it. You just do that the same. Now they're giving you patterns for the left hand. These are extended position chords. The first pattern they're giving you is here. I play all the notes together. It's here. It's a G chord extended out to here, and it's here. And it's a broken chord. It's like an Alberti bass. I don't know if you've covered that yet or not. You will eventually. And then the last two measures, it's a C chord. I'm rocking this. I'm not trying to hold the hand still and use the fingers. I'm rocking this. I'm shifting the weight from one. And usually it'll bounce. Not always, but it can bounce. You just separate the notes. Now in the second line, slightly different chords. You have in the same position, you just do different notes. So just give you ideas, and if you're going to improvise, these are some patterns you can use in the left hand that come in handy. Used a lot in country western style arrangements. Now, that's so much for the left hand. Let's talk about the right hand. Lots of dotted rhythms, and hopefully I don't need to cover that. You understand that. So at the beginning, the pickup, 1 and 2 and 3. 2, 3. The melody's the bottom note. There is an F sharp. We're in the key of G major. So bring out the bottom note. Put a little more weight on the bottom note. Top of page 13. I'm going to change the fingering slightly. You're starting out 1-5, okay. But when you get to that F sharp C, I strongly recommend a 2 on that F sharp. You don't need to. That's awkward. And then when you get over to the next measure, back to the 1, you can use a 1 or you can use a 3. You want to bring the 3 down. Or you can use a 1 on the dotted half note. But you need a 1 on the next note, so it's up to you. First measure, second line on page 13, 1-4. The previous note was here. And you're just coming down to here. The melody's still the bottom note. Going on. For the E, B, I recommend a 2-5. And then 2-4. Last line, first measure. Last note is a 2-5 for the F sharp D. And then the last chord is a 1-4. Is the fingering I recommend for the right hand. You can take a pencil and pencil it in and experiment and see if you. But I'm protecting. I want to hear the melody. If I can play it legato, I will, whether it's legato or not. I just want to feel the melody, and I can feel it better if I can play it legato. And that's what I'm suggesting. Now there's a first and second ending, so we will in effect play it twice because we're going to repeat back to the reverse repeat sign on page 12. Hopefully you know how that works. It says Worried Man Blues and it says not too fast, but I think in most recordings you'll hear this a little faster. We're going to play real slow anyway, so it's up to you. If you're going to sing it, how fast you want to sing it. So I'm going to give us 4 counts since it's in 4/4 time. Left hand's here, right hand's here, no pedal. This kind of bounces along. You can separate the notes in the left hand slightly. It's okay. 1, 2, ready, go. hold 2 off.